Call it a disco town at night and you might not be wrong. Driving on the 110-kilometer Accra-Ebri Road in the eastern region at night is atrocious, as street lights have failed to provide the expected stable visibility. Most of them along the stretch flicker throughout every night. The rest of the dual carriageway to and from the Ayimenta toll booth is completely dark at night, posing serious risk to pedestrians, drivers and cyclists on the winding road. It's daybreak at Akuapem Mampong, a town also in the eastern region of Ghana. Very serene, but the region is among the top 3 regions in Ghana which recorded the highest number of road crashes. 826 road crashes were recorded between January and June 2022, according to the Road Traffic Crash and Casualty Situation Report from the Motor Traffic and Transport Department. Calls have been made for drivers to be vigilant on roads, campaigns have been launched, drivers have been educated on speed limits, but road crashes keep increasing annually, especially on the Mamfi and Mampobi Road, which is a road crash-prone area in the eastern region of Ghana. Over the years, the Greater Accra, Ashanti and the eastern region, where I am at the moment, dominate road fatalities due to the dense population and many vehicles plying on their roads, according to the National Road Safety Authority. This is a signage indicating danger, slow down, but drivers who ply this particular stretch do not comply. The Tetekwashi Memorial Hospital in the region usually admits road crash victims, just like 62-year-old Patricia Ankra.
Ya trap people bakusu aka kef baku bia obet. And one say even who say can wa yet say speed be woman nam bush num and I yet see him.
The driver picked us from church on Sunday. He was overspeeding on the winding road. All of a sudden, the car somersaulted.
The trauma the situation came with was unbearable for her.
We all couldn't stop shouting and crying. It was a traumatic experience.
Others who were on board the same vehicle had severe wounds and fractures. Irajua Brugraves, a nursing officer who has been working at the hospital for 2 years now, said most of the victims have been transferred to the capital Accra due to their intense conditions.
You know, the road is a very free one, so the rates at which the driver's speed is quite alarming. So we do have quite a number of road crashes that come here. Yes.
The head of administration at the hospital, Maxwell Labi, revealed the facility receives about 100 road crashes cases in every month. He says some patients and residents are even knocked down by speeding vehicles right in front of the hospital.
When you look at it very critically, we have also done our part by writing to the highways to provide us with speed ramps in front of the hospital. Because aside the normal vehicles being involved in accidents, it also sometimes knocks down people who are crossing to receive health care in the facility due to overspeeding.
He also wrote to the Municipal Chief Executive of Akuapem North Municipality, Brima Asedu Labi, on the dire situation, but in response, Brima said because President Akufo-Addo's convoy ply the highway frequently, they cannot provide speed ramps on the road.
I called the district municipal chief executive to inform him about that, but he said that the road is a highway, and because of those who follow the president, the convoy and things like that, and also ambulance and others, they can provide the speed ramp.
Drivers and residents are worried, saying the frequent road crashes begs for urgent attention.
There's no ramps, and the driver's speed. And one thing too is, because the transport business has spoiled now, the drivers will be trying to overtake one or the other to get the passenger first, and especially the sprinter drivers. And that thing is one of the most cause of the accidents.
The car owners, we are pleading on them that they should reduce the assessment, because the pressure that the drivers are taking on the road is very, very bad.
The Director of Planning and Programs at the National Road Safety Authority, Daniel Waku, has described the Eastern region as the most dangerous place to live in Ghana.
Even though lesser number of crashes occur in Eastern region, the number of people that die from it is so high. So it means that it is dangerous being in Eastern region.
According to him, between 2018 and 2020, the Greater Accra region recorded 43.1% crashes with 20.8% fatality rate, while the Ashanti region came second with 23.5% crashes with 18.9% fatalities. The Eastern region recorded 10.5% of road crashes with 18.2% fatality rate. It is definitely a pain no one can bear when one receives news of a loved one involved in a road crash. The trauma that comes with can be unbearable. But most drivers here continue to drive beyond speed limits, increasing the unexpected crashes here. I've been able to trace the vehicle that 62-year-old Patricia Ankra was in together with other church members. We were told the driver was driving recklessly and lost control on the Ebri stretch, and this is what happened. The car somersaulted from the road, passed through this particular place, and you can clearly see that it has created a certain path here. Now, if you should watch ahead, you can see the vehicle lying on the side over there, and we were told about 42 people were in that particular vehicle, and one person, unfortunately, lost his life. Godwin Asidiba, TV3 News, Eastern Region.